Hello, I'm Bartling, and I certainly hope that you are enjoying a brighter, sunnier day. Well, the older I am, the more that I think. And I'm thinking, you never know when a flash from the past will come to visit you again. And when it does, that can be nice. But before I go into my story, let me share with you what they call a dad joke, or in my case, a bellow joke. A bellow. Now, let this one kind of sink in a little bit. So after I say it, then kind of let it sink in. But here it goes. And it might be one that you've been thinking of, or maybe you heard of, but here's the real story. The real story. Why did the chicken cross the road? To show the raccoons it could be done.
He's a great comedian, great guy. I like him. It's true, I do like him. I met him. I didn't say much, but I said hello.
That's the flashback I had this week. You see, I was watching the news, and there it was. An old friend from my past. The SS United States. Yes, the SS United States. The historic ocean liner. It was embarking on its final journey. Not across the Atlantic Ocean this time, but to become the world's largest artificial reef off of Florida's coast. Now, for some, it's just an old ship, but for me, it was part of my story. Back in the 1950s, when I was 4 years old, my mother and I boarded the SS United States. And we boarded in New York and were bound for England. We were making our way from Panama City, Panama to Baden, Germany, to reunite with Sergeant Major Bartling. Can a 4-year-old remember a voyage like that? Well, maybe not every detail. But what I do remember was the adventure, the massive hallways, the grand dining rooms, the feeling of moving across the ocean at record speed. Yes, they set a record on that voyage that we had from New York to England. And I must have explored every corner of that ship. And even if my memory is hazy, and it is, the stories that my family told and the pictures we kept made sure that I never forget. And now, decades later, that same ship, once carrying presidents and celebrities, is finding a new purpose. It may not be setting any speed records anymore, but it's become something just as impactful. A safe haven for marine life. A structure that will serve generations to come beneath the ocean's surface. That got me thinking, how often do we look at something from our past and think it's outlived its purpose? We see an old experience or experiences, past careers, even personal struggles, and think they're just relics. But maybe, just maybe, those pieces of our past still have something to give. Like that ship, we all have chapters that feel like they're over. But what if those past moments, good or bad, are just being repurposed into something new? What if your past is meant to serve someone else in a different way. Maybe you've been through challenges that now give you the wisdom to guide someone else. Maybe an old skill you put aside is exactly what you need for your next big step. Your story isn't over. Like the SS United States, you're just moving into a new role, a new purpose, one that maybe even is greater than before. So, as you go about your week, think about the past moments in your life. What's still useful? What can be repurposed into something even greater? And always remember this. I hope you remember this. You know I'm rooting for you. Yes, I am, because we're in this together. And blessed are those who ease the pain of misfortune, for they shall be called insurance agents. You, take care.